Hey guys, welcome back to Minecraft and stuff. Good. Sorry that I don't have like shaders on and stuff. Last night, and I don't have my camera on either. Last night I had to update the BIOS for my computer. Cause I found out. Cause we were supposed to do something with my friends yesterday, and I found out that BIOS on this computer hasn't been updated in 7 years, so I decided, okay, I'm just gonna update it, and that way I'll be able to play with my friends, because for some reason all of the RAM memory was going to hardware, which was really unusual. Oh my fucking god, colored pigs. But yeah, it was really unusual, so I went and updated, and while it was updating, or while it was booting up, what the, is that Vines? Yeah. Basically my RAM faulted. It is now faulty. It broke, in the middle of it. So yeah, I'm gonna not be able to do a whole lot still. Like, I haven't been, like, I'll do more like this. I'll record like individual videos because I can now, but I won't be able to do as much, I guess, as I wanted to, because my RAM just decided to break, I guess. So yeah, all I've been able to do recently, damn, bamboo horse, all I've been able to do recently was just what's it called, read, basically. That's all I've been doing. I've been rereading Berserk, because it's been like 4 years since I read from the beginning, so I just wanted to revisit it, and see how it goes. And it's a lot different from what I remember. Hopefully this isn't okay. It's kind of a lot different from what I remember it being back then, I guess. Well, I mean, now I have context for everything, right? So of course it feels a lot different because I know what's coming up, and back then I didn't know what the hell was gonna happen, but now I do, so it kind of feels different. And it's like, it's so weird how early Berserk is so lighthearted in comparison to how it is later on. Like, it's so, I don't know, it's not incredibly lighthearted, like, it's still dark as ever, but like, it's so weird to see, everything go down, how everything started. And even from like the Black Swordsman arc, it was still like kind of goofy, right? Like, he had Guts laughing in the beginning of that, and then you just don't really see him laugh again, or like even smile, and it gets like less and less as the series goes on, which is kind of like, it's kind of cool to think about, but also kind of weird, but also still really cool to think about. You know what I mean? And it kind of had me thinking, like, maybe I should just like make a video on like my favorite manga and anime and stuff, which I might do. Cause yeah, I don't know, I've been revisiting a lot of things. Like, I reread Bleach, I rewatched Gintama, I rewatched like Code Geass a bunch of times, rewatched Cowboy Bebop a whole bunch of times. I did a lot of stuff, so I feel like I should just like, cause I kind of did the same thing with Naruto, right? Even though I don't, for me, I'm still on the notion that Naruto is like the weakest out of the big three. Cause I even rewatched what's it called, early One Piece, and I read through the later half of One Piece through the like post time skip, because I'm not watching all of that. It's easier to just read it all than to watch it all. But anyway, even watching that and like comparing it, it's like, I think Naruto Shippuden, not Naruto Shippuden, but the original Naruto, like the original show, I feel like that was much stronger than Naruto Shippuden. And like, my biggest gripe is that there's so many flashbacks. Like, One Piece and stuff, I guess, also gets gripes for flashbacks, but it's not even close to as bad as what Naruto does. Because, you know, Naruto, for some reason, he, like, there's flashbacks for no reason. Like, we see these flashbacks in the last episode, and then they redo it like 50 more times just to hammer it in when it's, like, unnecessary. And the best flashbacks are the ones that we don't know about. But it's really hard for me to be like, oh, that's really cool. That's a really great way of using a flashback. Because it's like, the anime, at least, because I haven't read the manga yet, the anime feels like it's just throwing flashbacks in, like trying to throw darts and hit the bullseye. It kind of feels like that the whole time. And, you know, I have, like, my also gripes with some of the characters. Like, I feel like Sasuke could have been handled better. I don't think Sasuke was that strong of a character, in my opinion. He was all over the place. So it was really kind of hard to connect with this character. Like, there's some things, right, that I can connect with, but it's not so much to where I'm just going to be like, oh, Sasuke's, like, such a great written character, because he's really not. At least in my opinion, he's just not that great of a character. I feel like that's because he wasn't fleshed out enough. Like, in Naruto, I feel like he was great because we know who he was at that point. But then the time skip happens. We don't know anything about what happened during the time skip. And at least for, what's it called? For Sasuke's part. For Naruto, we have, like, an idea, basically. Like, we have the same thing for Sasuke, I guess, but it's really just he got stronger. It's not, like, really anything else. Like, Naruto, it's like, okay, he's learning to control his anger and all that kind of stuff. With Sakura, it's like, she's learning how to be medical ninjutsu and, like, learning under, what's her name, Tsunade and all that. And Sakura grows, like, a whole lot more than I think either of the two. Not powerfully, but just as a character. Because before, she couldn't do anything, and now, like, even in, like, the Shinobi, the Great Shinobi War, she pretty much carries. Because of, like, her healing and all that. And she's always been, like, super physically strong. It's, like, great to see her that, you know, she learned how to use that strength under Tsunade, but, you know, that's kind of, like, it. Like, I feel like there's so much more stuff that was interesting and that was better, I guess, for Naruto. But it's still not the best. Like, it's still great, right? Don't get me wrong. But it's still not close to the best out of the big three. And, like, I think the best still is One Piece. I think, like, here's the thing with One Piece. It's still ongoing, so it has chances to fix its, like, plot holes, right? It has, like, a whole bunch of stuff that it can do for that. Like that Naruto and probably Bleach. I'm saying probably because I don't know if they're actually gonna continue Bleach or not. It's like a maybe, because no one really knows for sure. Did I bring? Yes, I did. Okay. But yeah. With One Piece, they fixed, like, all the plot holes and stuff, and Bleach, I think Bleach kind of did it the same way, but in a smaller kind of way, if that makes sense. Because Bleach really did was take what it did in the past and then brought it back up, but in, I think, a more meaningful way than either of the two have. And I'm talking mostly manga-wise, because manga-wise it makes more sense than anime-wise, at least for this, because for one, I think one of the things that I really like about Bleach, this goes for the anime and the manga, is that it all comes back to Ichigo having his mom die, and that's, like, the really, it's really the base for his entire character, right? entire character is he wants to be stronger, and that stems from his mom dying from when he was a kid, and him not being able to do anything about it. So he gets stronger because he wants to protect people, and then you learn that the reason for his mom's death, right, is because of Aizen doing whatever fuckery he did. And then it goes back all the way to Yuha being like, no, I'm the one who was controlling everything. Which kind of sounds like bullshit now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm saying it out loud. But it's better to like see it than for me to explain it, I guess. But if like the way it was handled, I feel it was really good. I think it was like the best, like out of the big three. Bleach knows how to do foreshadowing among other things, and I feel like One Piece is more of a jack of all trades, in the regard of just out of the big three, because you get a little bit of everything with One Piece. You get a whole war arc that I guess all three anime have. You have foreshadowing, not super great foreshadowing, but like still good enough to where you can look back at it and then look back forward and see, oh, that's where it came from. And I don't know. Feels like it has everything, but it doesn't have a specific, except for world building. I think world building has the best out of the three. Probably world building is like the best that One Piece has, but even then, it's like still really great story. It's like still probably the best out of the big three. It's just little things that I'm talking about that like really like make me like something or make me not like something as much. I'm not trying to undermine like any of these like anime or manga or anything like that, but because these aren't even like my favorite anime, right? Or not even like my top three. My top three are top three are Code Geass, Gintama, and Cowboy Bebop. Those are my top three anime, and I decided that this morning because I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, but those are all really good. I like them more than I do like these other anime. And I only have Gintama over, what's it called? Over Cowboy Bebop just slightly. It's not like a whole big, it's not like a big difference between the two. Also, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta check out stuff. Alright, I'm back. But, yeah. This is just like, I don't know, I guess that's just my thought about, those are just my thoughts about anime. I don't know how it even got to that point. But, yeah. I just don't, I feel like I'm gonna talk about anime more, but I want to save it for its own kind of video. Instead of just playing Minecraft and just being about, anime the whole time. Because I feel like that would be pretty, I don't know. It's weird. But I still find this game super relaxing. It's really good. Yeah, I think I was just talking about Berserk earlier. How I've been reading it. And I said, you know, it felt really different. And right now, I'm 104 something chapters in. Jesus. Oh, that's big. But yeah, I'm about 100 something chapters into it. I'm in the, what the hell is up? A tree? Yeah, that's a tree. Damn, that's cool. Oh. But yeah, I'm at the conviction arc now. I just passed you know, the Golden Age arc. Just got, there's different colored chicken now? That's so weird. I knew about the cows. Just didn't know that there's chicken now. Jesus. But yeah, Conviction arc so far it's pretty much what I remember it being, which isn't too surprising. But so far, I really like it still. I feel like it's still gonna get better because I don't remember much of it. Here's the thing with like Berserk, right? You get a new chapter in every 20 years, basically. And it's been, how many chapters have come out and how many years has it been? It's been like a chapter a year, probably. A chapter or two a year. It's been basically that long since I've read from beginning to end. And it hasn't, because of that, I haven't been hooked onto it, reading and catching up and remembering everything. If that makes sense. I haven't been able to do that because it comes out so slow, right? Which isn't a fault of anyone. It's very meticulous on how it's drawn and how it's written and all that. What? That looks so cool. Oh, that's probably right. Okay. But yeah, it's very, I can see how it's super difficult, right? And I don't think anyone would be able to pump that out weekly, especially with how dark it is and how gruesome it is. And maybe it was weekly at some point, right? When it first came out, but I don't think that was for long. It doesn't seem like it. But yeah, it's really good. I really like it. I'm glad that I haven't changed my thought about it, because I knew it was great reading it the first time, and I know it's still great now reading it the second time. And I might visit more that I haven't read in a while, like Vagabond or D. Gray Man. Those are two I haven't read in years also. It's been so many years. I've already read Vinland Saga a whole bunch of times. I haven't read the new chapters, but from the volumes that have come out, I've read all of those. I've read that so many times because my library has them. They don't have they have D. Gray Man, but only the first 2, 3, 4 volumes, something like that. 2 to 4 volumes. Those are the only ones they have for that, and they don't have Vagabond or Berserk in there, so I have to read them all online and stuff. I'd buy them, but I don't have the money, so I'm just going with what I have for now. Ooh. But I'm going with what I have for now. And it's still not that bad. Oh my god. I don't want to fall in there. What is that? Taking this, taking this, taking these, taking this. Okay. Yeah. Using what I have, and I'm gonna revisit all of those at some point. I feel like D. Gray Man is gonna be a little harder to get back into. For me, it was a very slow start. It's really up until the whole revealing of who Neo really is, right? And Alan's whole situation that really starts picking up for me. Which I don't think is super long from what I remember. But the start is just kind of slow. And I don't mind slow starts. Again, one of my favorite anime is Gintama, and it's probably one of the slowest starts ever. Because you have to introduce so many characters. But also, the thing with that is, it does it so well. It introduces it. But by the time it introduces it, it takes one episode to get to know who exactly these characters are. Which is really cool. And even then, you get to know them more because they get shown in every episode. Every character at least gets shown in 4 or 5 episodes a season. At the very least. They're very active. It's very active cast. And it doesn't feel like there's any one main character because everyone has a part. Gintoki's the main character, right? But it's not something that super matters. It's not something that's incredibly focused on him and his story. And it only focuses on his story when other characters come back into the frame, right? You get to see like Katsura in the beginning, right? And it shows like a little glimpse of what they had, but it doesn't show everything else. And I really like that it has a slow burn with all the backstory. I really like that a lot. It's like I wish more anime did that. Just had a slow burn with backstory, not something that they reveal immediately, or it's like bang, it's there, right? I like little glimmers. I think that's a really cool way of doing things. It's super fucking cool. I just kind of wish anime did that more, and I think that's kind of why I like those three the most. Like Code Geass, Gintama, and Cowboy Bebop, because they don't show everything immediately, right? They give you glimpses at first, and then over the course, it gets to where it's at, or they give you so little that you know what it is. Like you know what it's gonna be about. Like Code Geass, for example, you know why Lelouch is like that, right? But it doesn't say completely or fully why everything is what it is. It doesn't show you completely the backstory with his dad and V2. It doesn't show you that complete story. It doesn't show you the complete story of C2. It gives you little glimpses. What it does show is only what's necessary to show, and I really like that. Like, not every character needs a super thought out backstory, right? All you need is little glimpses, and I think that's perfectly fine. And big backstories are really cool too, don't get me wrong. Like, I really like them as well. But I feel like it's done so much to a point where it's like you've seen it so many times. You've seen it so many times to where it's like, oh, okay, I get it. You're like this, you're like that, la 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 la. Right? And it gets annoying to a point to where it's like, Naruto, or sometimes even One Piece. Which, I get it. Cool that backstories exist, but you don't need to have them every single second. You can have little glimpses, it's fine. It's just whole episodes, whole bunches of episodes dedicated to it gets super annoying sometimes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video off here. I've been talking for a good while now. If you liked it, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.